Hi, my name is Carrie Edberg, and this is my son Milo. Milo is a very active 6-year-old. He does have some developmental needs due to prematurity, but he has learned to walk and go up and down the stairs. He loves school. He's very social. He is a very happy gentleman. We got the COVID vaccine on December 10th. Doctors kind of pressured me into it, saying that because he does have some other medical issues, that the COVID vaccine is something that he needs. And I went against my gut, and I got the first dose, the Pfizer, and we went home, and by the next day, he was having trouble breathing. So I had to call 911, and then by Sunday morning, he was intubated and on life support. This whole incident was one of my worst nightmares. Having to make decisions and seeing my son lying there on life support for over 6 weeks was extremely hard. I have other boys at home, so juggling the home life and the hospital life put a lot of stress on us, and especially me as a single mom with 5 boys. It was really tough. I wanted to be here for Milo, right? Yeah. And be there for my other kids. Well, you can see he's very busy. So after the first vaccine dose of Pfizer, it was within a day that he had his first reactions that I noticed, such as breathing. When he was in the hospital, he ended up having myocarditis. He had full body swelling from his head to his toe. He was dealing with blood clots. He does have an underlying seizure disorder, but he was having seizures. And the doctors ran numerous of tests, blood tests, all sorts of things. They even did a muscle biopsy, looking for some answers to why this was all happening. And everything came back as negative. He didn't have any of the things that they had tested him for. I had, mentioned that I think this was from the vaccine. They kind of brushed me off. On day 3 or 4 that Milo was in the hospital, the infection disease control people did come by. They did say they think it was a reaction from the vaccine, and that they were going to file a report with VIIRS and, with Pfizer themselves. As of today, it's been 3.5 months later. We have not heard from anybody regarding it. Nobody has called us. So Milo was in the hospital for a number of months. Like I said, 6 weeks on life support. He now has a trach and has a vent, unfortunately. And we are hoping to go home, but today we are on day 109 that we have been in the hospital. We have talked to a few doctors, some of his specialists, and it has just kind of been brushed off that it's not the vaccine. There's no way to tell if this was the vaccine. Unfortunately, I go back and say, well, the only thing that really changed was he got the vaccine. And then the next day, within 12 hours, he was fighting to live. Unfortunately, this has been very hard. We definitely feel we are helpless. We feel abandoned. We feel left behind. We feel ignored. But we found hope. We have found hope with new friends and friends that are supportive. We have found hope with a React 19 group, connecting with others who are vaccine injured. And we just want to get our story out there. We want others to be aware of some of the side effects that are not being talked about with this COVID-19 vaccine. So please share our story, and please donate to react19.org if you can. Thank you very much.